Today we're going to install the Gator EFX hard folding cover on this 2017 Ford Raptor. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you need to do is install your bulkhead seal. Now this truck already has a bulkhead seal installed. What we do, we have a bulkhead seal in our kit, wipe down the top of the bulkhead with rubbing alcohol. Then apply the seal from one bed cap all the way to the other bed cap as far back on the bulkhead as possible, away from the cab of the truck. Next, I'm going to grab my passenger side rail. Inside that passenger side rail, I've got some clamp spacers that are inside the channel. I've got a seal that goes up against the bed cap here, and then a seal up on top. That's where the cover seals across when it lays on top. What we're going to do is lay this up against our bed cap and pull it forward. Now, because I have a bed rug installed here, I'm going to pull the bed rug back so that I can pull this all the way up to the bulkhead. All right, now I'm going to start at the center clamp location. This is one of our clamps. If you notice on this clamp half, I've got two notches and I'm attached to the bottom notch. That's what we're going to go to. Now I'm going to just basically line this up into the notch in the rail up top and make sure the back side of the clamp goes on the opposite side of the bed cap. Now I'm going to hold those two sides together and then tighten this up finger tight first. Once I got it nice and snugged up finger tight, then I can go ahead and take my 1/2 inch wrench or ratchet and start snugging that up. Now, as it starts to snug up, make sure the top of the rail is even with the top of the bed cap or just slightly above, and snug it all the way down. Make sure you don't over tighten it. The torque wrench isn't necessary, but you don't want to bring these clamps above 120 inch-pounds. All right, the front location is going to install just like the center location. Again, use that bottom notch. We're going to rotate that into place, and then hand tight, we're going to get that nice and snug. Once that's snugged up, again, make sure that this is level with the top of the bed caps, and then tighten the clamp up. All right, now the rear clamp is going to install the exact same way. Set it in place. Again, get it nice and snugged up. Once it's snug finger tight, make sure it's placed properly along the rail, and then tighten it down. We're going to repeat the exact same process on the opposite side. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take our cover, set it on top of the rails, make sure the frame of the cover falls in between the rails on the truck. We're also going to rotate this forward and let the rubber flap seal orient right on top of our bulkhead seal. Next, we can unclip the cover and fold it back towards the tailgate. One panel at a time as we go. Make sure it's centered side to side. Second panel back. Make sure that's centered and latching properly. Next, I'm going to go ahead and close the tailgate. Make sure I've got nice and square, and make sure it doesn't actually move the cover closing the tailgate. Next, we're going to fold the cover all the way back up to the cab. Be very gentle with this so you don't shift the cover. And now I can go underneath and attach my clamps. This is our clamp assembly that will attach the cover to the rail. What we've got at top is a carriage bolt. That's going to slide through the track that's attached to the rail. We're going to slide this all the way over to the rail that's attached to the truck. Once that's in place, we've got a little hook portion that hooks onto the rail. We'll hold that in place here and rotate our star knob and just get it nice and snug. That holds the cover to the rail. Let's go to the next one back. All right, this one's going to install the exact same way. Just slide it into place, hook it onto the rail, rotate the star knob, and once I've got it snugged down, we'll repeat the same process on the opposite side. This is the drain tube that comes in your kit. This particular truck has a bed rug already installed, and we've got that going right around the end of the drain cup. So any kind of water that runs through the rail and drips down through will go between the bed rug and the bed of the truck and exit the bed that way. If you did not have a bed rug, basically what you would do is take this drain tube, attach it to the end of the drain cup, and then route that out through one of the openings in the bed. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts or visit us online.